While that's drying, use the large detail brush. We're going to paint in the rocks. I'm going to start with the main rock in the centre of the painting. So I'm going to start with a light colour first, hardly any water. So raw sienna. It goes up to the top of the rock. Some raw sienna on that small rock there. So this is where the sunlight comes down onto the rocks. A little touch of burnt sienna into there. Some green, this is country olive. Squeeze the water out of the brush, and then some burnt umber into there. Bring that forward down to the water's edge. Then over the top of that you paint a dark colour. This is ultramarine and burnt umber. Hardly any water at all. Put that dark colour over the top of the rocks. And fade that into the water. So nice and dark down there, and over front of that rock. Quickly paint that in, out of the painting. Wash the brush out. Then, with a credit card or a plastic card, I'm going to scrape the paint off the surface of the paper. Hold the card firmly in your hand. All the pressure is on this part of the card. And scrape the paint off the surface of the paper. And bring that down towards the water's edge. This second rock here, and it reveals the colours we put on first. There's the green, burnt sienna and raw sienna. While that's drying off, we've got two more rocks to do. These are going to be darker rocks. So I'm going to start with some ultramarine and burnt umber. So a dark blue grey colour onto there, maybe a touch of burnt umber. Then that thick colour on top, burnt umber, ultramarine. Paint that over the top. With the card, we're just going to scrape the paint off the top edge of the rock. Then let that dry. Now the rock has dried off, use some masking tape. We're going to mask off the horizon. So we tape over the sky. Next, with a flat 3/4 inch wash brush. This is made from synthetic mongoose. It's called Mock Mongoose. Some blue. This is ultramarine with just a touch of midnight green. And wash over the tape. And bring that down into the masking fluid. So the same thing here. And use the flat of the brush just to leave a few white bits of surf coming in. Up to the headland, into that masking fluid, change the colour slightly, again ultramarine, but with this time with a touch of midnight green. So it's darker, bring that along, up to the headland, leave a bit of white. Ultramarine and country olive, touch more blue. Paint up to the rock. Pull the brush away from the crest of the wave. Some blue. So clean the brush. Some ultramarine. Leave some white. Now, where we have the sunlight on the rock, we also need some sunlight in the surf. Still with the 3/4 inch flat. Touch of cadmium yellow and sunlit green. Moving on to a different blue. This is cobalt blue, which is a cooler blue. And bring that into the foreground, at the back of the rock.